RIKER, a tough, dedicated cop, is publicly charged for his unorthodox actions by his old friend, Deputy Attorney General Bryce Landis.
But you're still one hell of a cop. If you're really lucky, you'll be buried behind a dusty desk for the rest of your life. I want you to resign, in disgrace, under fire. It's perfect, Frank. You'll be undercover with absolutely no chance of a leak. As far as everybody else is concerned, you'll be a busted cop.
People's protector. What can I do for you?
Move, RIKER.
Hands on your heads. Spread out. Oh, Nick, what? Refresher course, how to be a good cop? Oh, that's cute, RIKER. Real cute. Nah, but definitely second rate.
You know, some guys get thrown off the force. They look for an honest job. But you couldn't wait to turn
Don't
around.
lecture me, Adrian. All right, I get lectured by everybody.
Hey, what are you doing in this dump? I'm moonlighting for the Census Bureau, all right?
I'm not amused. You're consorting with known criminals, the scum of this city, and that makes us very interested in you.
Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you find yourself a new hobby, okay?
You know, there's a lot of arms waiting for you, RIKER. A lot of guys on the force are just itching to bust you.
I know, Edmund. I'm bad for the image. But at least I don't look silly running around like Batman or Robin. Come on, show me the outfit, all right? Which one of you's robbing?
Listen, RIKER, I'm gonna break you in half.
Forget it.
Forget it. We want them dirty, not now.
All right. All right, we'll get him. We're gonna get you. That's a promise.
Look out.
Not with friends like that.
Yeah, I know. So what's your interest?
I'm Charlie Donor.
Yeah? Charlie, you know a funny thing happened to me on the way to see you? Can I buy you a drink?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I just want to get a message to your boss.
Try the yellow pages.
I couldn't find him, man. You tell Ernie next time he's thinking about getting an extra driver for a long trip. You know, one of those kind of trips that pay a big bonus.
Bonus?
Yeah. Yeah, you tell him I want that gig, okay?
Why would anybody pay a bonus to a truck driver? I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, get cute on your own time, will you? Now, you gonna give him that message, or do I have to hire a carrier pigeon?
You know, I get the impression that those two cops had the right idea.
Maybe, Charlie. But you're gonna do me a favor. You're gonna tell Ernie that I have some information for him that could be useful. And right here is my phone number.
I know. It's RIKER, the cop who got flopped.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Charlie. That's the one.
Think Donor brought the play?
It was convincing. Michael's narrative came on like the Steelers' front four.
I just asked the lieutenant to have a couple of good men roust you a little, and I told him where you'd be when. Your name seems to incite enthusiasm.
Yeah. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter what cops you sent down. I'm not real popular with any of them.
Yeah, I know. That syndicate shootout in Detroit last month?
Yeah. Angie Fantello, the 4 bodies in the restaurant.
Yeah, just where the shells were traced to. They were heisted from an Army ordnance depot that they knocked over in southern Illinois.
Well, that sounds like Ernie, all right, doesn't it? Stealing guns.
Yeah.
And the next time those guns are liable to wind up in a syndicate-financed bank robbery. Or they're liable to wind up in the hands of some street crazies. And then somebody's wife or somebody's kid is going to get blown away. And believe me, Bryce, I'm getting sick and tired of reading that kind of stuff in the newspaper.
That's him, RIKER.
Yeah. Looks just the way he used to in the papers. A real hard case.
You want to talk to him?
And that's what we came here for, isn't it? Wait a minute. Where did he go?
And he must have ducked into a store back there.
I don't see him anywhere. Al, back up.
I don't think I can, Ernie.
Why the hell not?
You should have called, Charlie. That's why I gave you the number.
Yeah, I guess I should have.
You know, I'm really sorry about this gun. But I didn't know it was you guys till it was too late.
Let's talk.
Okay?
So you want to work for me, huh? A cop? An ex-cop? That's hard for me to swallow.
See, my sources tell me that they smell false invoices. Books with little black lies.
Is that the best your sources can do?
I don't think you understand what I'm talking about, Ernie. You see, we're talking about the Criminal Investigation Division here. You see, it's not enough to pull a perfect heist anymore. These lawyers are working hard to make these busts stick, and they're going to try anything they can to make them work. And I'll tell you something else, friend. They love you down there. You're very popular. So I'm going to repeat myself. I do have connections, Ernie. And I can tell you exactly what they're doing, and I can tell you exactly where they're coming from. Now, I'm sure you'd love to have that information, wouldn't you?
Can you handle a semi?
Are you trying to tell me I got the job?
If you can't cut it, you're out. The only reason you're here is because I lost one of my drivers.
Hey, Slick, here's your pupil.
How you doing?
Riker?
Bobby? It's been a long time. I didn't recognize you. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
Yeah. Well, let's just forget it. Let's just ride, okay?
I never thought I'd see you in something like this.
Yeah, well, it happened, you know. Let's talk about you. How's your mom doing?
Hey, the box travels inside the trailer. Don't cut it so close. Yeah, my mom's okay. Pop's not too great.
Yeah, what's the matter?
Try some parking close and work.
Okay.
Yeah, Pop was operating on for a slip disc. Doctor says he's getting too old to be a strong back moving man. Pop? He thinks he's still 30 years old.
Still carrying those 200-pound vests, right?
Like they were nothing. Now watch your trailer now or you'll lose it. Easy. Easy. Stop. You don't need a lesson. You're ready to go.
Bobby, you shouldn't be here. I went to bat for you.
I'm not the only one who shouldn't be here, Frank.
Look, now I didn't get you a suspended sentence just to see you wind up working for Diedrich. Now, you listen to me. And a man's dealing federal crimes, and sooner or later he's going to slip. Now, if you hang in there with him, you're going to slip too.
I want to show you something. You see that? It's $9,800. That's why I'm working here. One more run, that's $2,000 more. Me and my pop can go into business for ourselves. We could put a down payment on a diesel reefer.
Yeah?
A refrigerated trailer. Our own. Jennings and Son Express Trucking. Berries, fruit, lettuce from upstate. Good paying jobs, quality stuff.
And you can't make it on what you already have.
I need one more run. I don't want all the money in the world. I just want enough to get me started. I need one more run, and that's it.
Okay.
Dietrich give any hints about when the heist might be?
No, Diedrich doesn't give hints to anybody. In fact, I was talking to one of his drivers that works for him regularly. Said he doesn't even give the drivers a location drop. Just gives little bits and pieces of information along the way through a preset intercom in the truck.
You don't expect him to pull out a big map and point to a target, do you?
Well, it would make life a lot easier, Brad.
Yeah, but not nearly so much fun.
Oh, that's cute. But you are going to have to give me a bug set up real quick.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No bug, no beeper, no transmitter. What you get is, a roll of dimes for the payphone.
You want me to call? For where? Huh? I'm driving a 15-ton truck in the middle of the crime of the century, and you want me to call, Bryce? Come on, give me a break. You got to be nuts. No, this is like a convoy of ships at wartime. Total security, total blackout. And anybody breaks that radio silence with the phone call, they get their head blown off, Bryce.
Frank.
Quick!
Come on, the whole point of your going undercover is so that we can bust Ernie at the very moment of the sale. Unless you call us periodically, we don't know what direction the convoy's traveling.
Oh, Bryce, come on. Get off it,
Much
will you,
less the
huh?
destination.
There's got to be another way. Look, how in the hell am I going to pull off a 15-ton truck on the side of the road and nobody notices?
You won't have to be on the phone more than 20 seconds. You don't have any other choice.
You get 15 cans of beepers, all right? I can put one in the truck and you guys can follow me 2 miles down the road.
You do remember our working arrangement is secret? Of course I could get you a bug to stash in the truck. But then, in order to make the case stick legally, I'd have to get clearance from my boss.
Bryce, you're not...
And permission from a judge. That involves full disclosure. And 3 shifts of 3 people each to track you round the clock. That's a lot of folks. Now, what happens to your cover then?
All right, I'm going to tell you something.